Well, hello everyone. This is Dr. Eileen, and this is another daily dose of medicine walk. And for those of you who are listening in on Blog Talk Radio, this is Healing House Radio. Today it was, I had a big meeting, for the church, our big annual meeting. And it's interesting because empaths in sort of, kind of either leadership roles or when, we're having to work in committees or things like that. And basically, how easy is it for an empath to stand their ground? How easy is it for an empath not to be influenced? And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit today because often there's a misconception that empaths just kind of, well, we just go along because we go along with the strongest emotion. And that's true. It is true that depending on your ability to manage your empathy, it is fairly easy to get kind of sucked along into what the strongest person in that particular environment is feeling. And do we feel that pull? Yes. But does that mean that we automatically surrender to it? Empaths can also be tremendously stubborn. So it really isn't a good idea to just assume that because someone's an empath, it means that they aren't able to stand their ground. So in most cases, we do want to create harmony. We do want to create balance, and our empathy kind of drives us in that direction of, okay, we need to have balance here. We need to, we need to resolve the issues because empaths, I mean, we are excellent mediators and peacemakers, but part of that is very self-serving because it's like, look, I don't like what it feels like to be around this agitated energy, so I'm going to smooth it out. I will do what it takes to smooth this energy and to calm things down so that we don't have this, constant negative thing sort of picking at the side of our brains. Yeah, we're good at it. And it doesn't, being an empath does not override your sense of right and wrong. It does not override your sense of, no, this is not right. It doesn't automatically make us compliant to, and there goes a truck. So, up where I live, there is actually a fire going on in the, a forest fire going on. I mean, it's not near me, but it's close enough that we've got trucks and things that are going back and forth. So you may end up hearing a little bit of that in the background since my cabin is not that far from where the main road is. So, I mean, hopefully they've got that under control and everything's okay with that. But honestly, we're not, we're not that easy to work with because of the fact that, we have to deal with emotions of a lot of people. So there is a certain strength in us. And when we are able to manage our empathy and come from that place of autonomy, there's a lot of people who know I'm empathic. And some of them have even commented, it's like, wow, you debate pretty tenaciously for someone who is supposed to resonate with other people's, emotions and states of mind. It's like, yeah. And it also allows me to be able to see when somebody is, there's a weakness in their argument. And the reason that we can figure out what the weakness in someone's argument is because of what their energy does while they're making it. I mean, we've all had that situation where we've talked to somebody and it's almost like they're really trying hard to sell you something. They're trying hard to make a point, and yet they're, as adamant as they are, you can see their energy going, doo, because they're not believing it. They're trying to sell something they don't believe. And that is evident, and that is something that empaths can pick up on. And yes, we can use that against people in debates because as soon as we sense, oh, that's the argument that is their weak point that they're not fully behind, we can be able to kind of take advantage of that a bit. So, don't automatically assume that because we're empathic, we're easily influenced, that we will fall for things, that somebody who is very determined. I mean, yes, we can feel that energy, but it doesn't mean that it overrides who we are and what we believe in. It's an influence. That's it. So, be very careful when you're debating an empath, because we perceive a lot, but it doesn't mean that we're going to be a victim to it. So, thank you for joining me. And if you like this video, please press like. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach me through my Facebook group, Medicine Walk with Dr. Eileen. You can reach me through my email address, which is in the description. And you can also follow me on Twitter. For those of you who are listening in on Blog Talk Radio, I encourage you to check out the YouTube page, and the link for that is in the description, in your description. And you can also leave me comments, and I will be happy to answer them. If you have a question or a comment about empathy that you would like me to address on a video, please submit it, and I'll be happy to do so. And if you'd like to support this channel, which I really hope you do, you can not only like the video, you can share the video, you can comment, and you can also subscribe, which would really be great and would help out the channel, and it would help me out to help grow the channel. So again, thank you for joining me, and as always, I wish you balance, and I wish you blessings from my heart to yours. Love you, and see you next time. Bye.